my name is Jessica Holyfield, and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we are here taking a look at a fan cam. Shout out to TheArtofXG for this, and shout out to Patreon for bringing it to my attention. XG, their track Is This Love? This is performed live, and there's choreography to it. So what's really nice is as XG performs choreos to tracks that don't have dance practices or music video visuals, Patreon has always done their due diligence to send them to me so we can stay up to date on all things XG, which has been really fun. So we're gonna take a look at this. I do know they have another track that has choreo, but there's not quite a fan cam that's hitting that center shot like we want for an analysis. So we're gonna wait on that one, but we're gonna look at this one first. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get into it. I love how nostalgic this feels. This is so needed, guys. Oh, man. Ooh, come on now. Oh, wow. And they're red. The flowers are red. Oh, that was delightful. Goodness gracious. So when I tell you that XG is pulling heavy Janet, I really do think that's the vibe we're trying to go off of, which I love. Which, side note, Sienna, I believe, has choreographed for Janet before. Just like Paris did. Like, she does like giving opportunity to various choreographers. So I'm saying there is, I feel like there's a lot more affiliation than people think. And I do know In the Rain, after I posted the In the Rain of the upcoming, X-Gal X trainees, individuals, people are saying that it is in direct reference to Janet, one of her tracks, and I 1000%, I went and looked, completely agree with you. So I really do feel like we're diving into that 90s, early 2000s Janet vibe. I really like that. I think it's so needed. That sound is such an iconic sound, and I do know that Simon does his due diligence to be very mindful and respect the approach that he takes to go about developing tracks like this. Do you know what I mean? The documentary was very insightful in that way. And so that's why for me, I'm really digging this because in the American music industry, it's a hot mess right now. It really is. Ever since the Diddy Combs situation started coming out, there's so much that gets uncovered with that. There's so much corruption. There's so much, like he said, she said, so much of that. And so for me, it's like, it's where do I turn for good music? You know, it's kind of like that kind of situation at times, right? You can really feel that way when we're so saturated with just corruption in so many different ways. So hearing this is just like, and I really do believe I've said this about an XG track before. It was their Something Ain't Right era. I really think that has come out of my mouth before, which just tells you they're onto something. I really love it. If this isn't your sound, you probably weren't a Janet fan. I don't know. Maybe you were, but I'm digging this so much. Let's talk about it. Goodness gracious. I'm ready for this. And yeah, I'm also hoping, guys, that we get a really good center shot in the rain. I don't think there's been any fan cams that kind of hit it like this. So maybe if you find one, let me know. But we're waiting on a really good one so we can actually look at the choreography. I love how we have one of our ladies peek out. She's getting ready to go. She says, flower petals, party of us. We turn out of it. Yay. Yep. Honestly, the bra's giving more Gaga, but that's whatever. I'm still in like, Gaga had her phase, but also that was her company making her do that. But yeah, this is giving like, it's 2000s energy through and through. The pool, I love that. Boom, they all toss the flower petals. So that is our underlying theme. We have petals to start out. We have a white rose coming in hot. We grab it up. Come on now. Yeah, and what's really fascinating is that I know all the members quite well. Am I going to take a stab in the dark? Yes, I think that's Chisa. And you're like, Jess, how can you not see that as Chisa? Their hair. Kokona is the only one that I got going for me right now because she doesn't have any hair. And I know that she shaved it, right? But like everybody changes their hair. The stylist must be having a freaking field day. They're like, we're thinking extensions with alien buns. And they're like, yes, that sounds great for Nagoya day 2. You know, I don't know. I think it's so fun though. The grab is nice. I like they take the arms up and out really nice and crisp. Super fun. The snaps are great. I love the lift off on that. I believe that's Maya we're guessing today. And we go and we set it back up. Let's go. And then we pull it down. Look at the traces down the sides. Also, the fact that their hands have nails that are like this long. I commend you ladies for it. Your girl could barely handle 4/8 counts with claws of any kind. But also, their whole thing being alphas, you know, they're head honcho wolf ladies. We got it. And alien princesses from down the street. I don't know. It's very fascinating the amount of adjectives we use to describe this group. The pull-ups are really fun. I love this little flick off. This is Harvey here. We do now a single rose pass off between the members, which is really fun. There's that little chime. Oh, that right there, we're here for. I can live in that all day long. That little ta 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 ta. How we're integrating that sound. All the tonal colors check out. They're killing me with this. This is nostalgia. Oh, it's so fun. So fun. And we go. I like how she flicks it off. Got you on the mind. And then I like this. Now it's very polyrhythmic. We got some walking happening. We got some accents happening in the upper level. And then we have a lower level that's matching Harvey. Looks great. They flick it. And then, of course, we have this little sway here. We saw that for Something Ain't Right. Right there in the build up there. So that's a fingerprint of the era. Like they step it from side to side with a flick of the hands. It's really cute. Then you press it. And I love the little hop switch on that. They drop it down. Nice little feminine touch on the straight leg. We come up. We take it through. Come on now. And they go, is this love? Is this love? Really nice. And they tap, boom, nice and clean. We like some good uniformity coming in. Really fun. Honestly, this feels like what Xenon should have been. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like this is the group Xenon should have been promoting way back whenever they were talking about the girl of the 21st century. This is it right here. Come on now. And they take it over. I like the little flicks on that. Notice that we're letting our chest. I think that's the beauty of having such an embellished kind of a bra top, right? With the metal things over their chest, right? That allows us the ability to see more of what's going on whenever they choose to move it because you have more depth in what they're wearing, right? So that's cool. So they bring it up. I like the flick off on that is fun. I like it. It's a subtle polyrhythm, but it's really nice. I like that. Kokona coming in. Traveling it up on the trace, which is fun. They go love. They make a nice little heart on that. If you read it from the front, it'd be an accented heart with some space in between. Really cool. The little flicks on that. Look at this walks on that, and they take it up. Nice little accent out of that. We melt out of it. Come on now. And now it's very conversational, like, come on, and we're skipping to our next spot, and then we have it nice and resting and sitting right there under the hip, which is really cool. A little chasse, little gallop moment out of that. And they bring it through. The brushes are nice. They bring it over. A nice little infinity there. I think we got it. And I like that it says we. Nice little harmony moment happening it as a little partner moment too. And then she brings it through. Look at her heel digs. Come on now. What is this love? This is love. They say, what's up? And travel it through, and I like the head, and we brush it with the flick. Come on now. And she travels it around through. Really fun. The build up on that's nice. We present it low. So I like how they switch it over. Now this move, hold on. I thought I saw, there's a good chance it's a name for this move right here that we're seeing them do. They take it, they switch it. That right there, boom, da-doom, da-doom. Normally you see that with like, way back in the day, boogalooing vibes, truly. So there's a good chance that's probably a Janet fingerprint that we're going to clock right there, possibly because of the era, maybe. Anyway, I'm just saying the dance is very fitting. It feels modern, it feels refreshed, the track feels refreshed, but it also feels very lived in. So they are crossing multiple generations with their tracks right now, which is very cool. Is that what Simon wanted to do? I say why not? They're very versatile. Just in discography alone is really fun. I like the little V-steps behind, which is really nice. And they take it nice and feminine, dropping it nice and low with the little hinge, little dip down is cool. I love that, where she ball changes it across. I love they hit a hit and high to low. Come on now. And we grab, here's our rose here. Now we're starting to get more and more roses. Where are they coming from? Really good choice on prop utilization in transitioning into them. Oh, so they're picking them up. Oh, see, I completely was ignoring all of this. We have roses all hanging out right there in these little vases. So there's red roses there too, so they're grabbing them, which is cute. The little switch off there is this love. They all present it out really nice. It's simple but effective, right? They push it out and they flick it up. Energy. Yep, it's this love. This would be in the era of like Princess Diaries, like if you want to talk about like movies, Princess Diaries, Cheetah Girls, that kind of vibe. Like it's giving Disney Channel specifically, which I love, which is why I also reference like Xenon. This is a little bit more on the, not quite futuristic, but it's at least like what they're wearing, their vibes give Xenon, like what they needed to have in the movie. But their sound is giving Janet, but overall like vibes is giving Cheetah. I don't know. It's such a vibe. And then throwing a little Princess Diaries nostalgia in there. I love that. They hit it out in and they fold it over. Come on now. We present it out. I love this little wrist rotation. And I love how they all bleed it to the inside. Looks great. She brings it up. Come on now. Ding. I love that. She does a little accent embellishment there. And they all throw those roses because they can. The grabs are nice. I love the straight legs on that. It's cute. Very nice and dainty. Present it forward. They said, come on. Da, da. And there's our petals. Love. And it goes love. I like the crisscross on that is really cute. Tap, tap over. So it's subtle, syncopated, and enjoyable. And they flick it up. I really like these little these breaths going on into the chest. And also I think this is very fitting. A lot of this is this love. It's Valentine's Day today that I'm recording this. I think it's fun. Fun little way to find all the love. So we have all of our ladies there. They got the petals. They're throwing them across. So now I'm seeing more of the preps. But they're doing such a good job on charisma in the front that it really does allow them to properly prepare in the back without it being too distracting. It's cool. I love that little bleeds on that with the chest. It's fun. That's such a Sienna thing right there. I love it. Love. I love the little, ooh, like we're swimming, swan diving to the time of our lives. Really nice. This love. I love the flick right here of the wrist is really cute. And the pull on is, come on now, get with it, and they pull it. It definitely feels like Wu-Tang, you know, but we're not quite pulling that entirely, but I love the use of the hips there. This type of material shows all, so really fun that they were all on the same page for that. They bring it over, hit, into a butterfly, boom, boom, heel toe. So they go nice and grimy for a second, and then they clean it up. So I really love the contrast. Just an 8 count is nice. I like the flick happening there. We move out of it. We end up grabbing our roses. Love that. Super fun. Going from petals of white to white roses that get passed off to everybody gets a white rose into red roses at the end. Is really cute. The hip all changed. Having a Kona at the center was really cute. Out in. And then we all bleed it around. Love that. She turns it over and we have a fun little finish. Look at our cute roses. Party of us. That was delightful. The Art of XG, I thank you so much for providing this fan cam, and so much so, and I'm glad it had enough reach to get to people that are affiliated with me on the Patreon side, to where I had the privilege of looking at this. This was fantastic. Yes, I have In the Rain on my radar to take a look at and enjoy here soon. We've already had, you know, the X-Gal X perspective. Seeing the OGs do it would make it very, very fun. Man, if you want more XG, I've had the privilege of looking at their entire discography, even though it's not all released on YouTube yet. The more music video visuals they create, more comebacks they have, the more material gets released. I also have looked at their documentary, and that was buck wild. Just the whole shebang of that. If you're like, what do you mean? Go watch me watch it. It was, I changed as a person watching that mess. It was very fascinating for interesting reasons, mind you. So anyway, y'all know me, I know you. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.